Once I fixed the bubbles in my lazy girl nails, this is what started happening instead. These came out smooth, clean, and way easier than I expected. And honestly, this method might be the easiest way for beginners to get salon looking nails at home. A lot of beginners struggle with shape, thickness, and filing. And that's exactly why the Lazy Girl nails work so well, because instead of building the nail on top, you build it inside the tip and let the shape do the work for you. So, after my last set kept turning bubbly, I changed one thing. And this time I kept the entire process simple. No mixing, no overbuilding, no overcomplicating. Before anything, prep matters more than people think. If your prep isn't right, these nails won't last, no matter how good your technique is. So always clean your cuticles, remove shine, and make sure the nail surface is ready. Because no matter how easy a method is, if the base isn't right, nothing lasts. I'm applying a peel-off base coat, but not on the entire nail. I focus it on about 3/4 of the nail and leave the cuticle area free. If you apply it everywhere, the nails can pop off too early. Letting this dry first helps with controlled removal later without sacrificing retention. Once that dries, I go in with a gel base coat and cure. This step helps anchor everything in place so the nails don't lift too soon, especially with the peel base underneath. I'm using rubbing alcohol as my slip solution and I pour it into a dampened dish for control. And I always use two brushes, one for picking up the polygel and one for shaping. If you use one brush for everything, it gets messy fast. I'm using a nail tip holder to keep everything steady while I work. It makes shaping a lot easier, especially if you're still getting used to the lazy girl method. I used a siesta polygel only, no mixing. And here's the part most beginners mess up. I don't apply polygel all the way to the cuticles. I leave space, then press it down. This prevents flooding and keeps the nail looking clean. So I press the tip onto the nail, and this one small adjustment makes placement so much easier. Then I flash cure for 10 to 15 seconds and then fully cured for 30 seconds. And because the shape is already built into the tip, I don't have to fight to create structure because it's already there, which makes this method perfect for beginners. After applying all the nails, I cure them again for 60 seconds. This makes sure everything is fully set because undercuring can cause lifting or softness later. Before filing, I wipe the nails with alcohol to remove the sticky layer. This gives a clean surface to work on and prevents your file from dragging or skipping. Now, this is where Lazy Girl nails really shine because the structure is already built into the tip. I don't need to build a full nail from scratch. That's why filing is faster and way less stressful. So you're not fixing a bulky structure, you're just refining it. After filing, I wash my hands to remove all the dust. Then I apply another layer of gel base coat and cure. This helps seal the surface before going into design, so everything applies smoother. I also like to top coat the underside of the nails. This keeps it clean and stops dust from sticking underneath. For the design, I apply a silver cat eye across the entire nail. I got this cat eye gel polish from Timu. Then I used a cylinder magnet to move the shimmer and a flat magnet to create that French cuticle glue. After that, I mat the nail and then I used a small brush and purple eyeshadow for the ombre. This gives a softer blend than gel polish and it's so much easier to control. This part looks complicated, but it's actually one of the easiest way to get a soft blend. Once I sealed everything with top coat, I cured for 30 seconds. And this is how the set came out. So after fixing the bubble issue, I realized Lazy Girl nails actually work better when you keep things simple. No mixing, no overbuilding, just the right product and the right technique. If you struggled with this method before, try it like this and let me know what happens.